Don't you feel it growing? Day by Day. Doobie Brothers, Tom Johnson, Patrick Simmons, always include this song as their encore song when they perform to this very day, because they know it's the most recognizable song they play. They do a fantastic version of it, by the way. Another song about the spirit of music to lift you up and make you happy. Here's the Doobie Brothers. Listen to the music. All right, well, the first thing I want to talk to you about is the key that we're going to learn this song in. The Doobie Brothers recorded this song in the key of E, which is way up. And it's don't you feel it growing? It's way up there. My band, when we play this, plays it in the key of D. Don't you feel it growing? Which is very, very comfortable for me. I'm going to teach you this song in the key of C. Don't you feel it growing day by day? And I think that's going to be a really comfortable song for you to sing. And remember that my goal here is to teach you a song that you can play on your own. And I know the average voice in that key of C is going to be a lot more comfortable. So let's work on this intro from the left-hand point of view in the key of C. So we've got our first finger across the 5th, 4th, and 3rd strings at the 5th fret. And then we're going to take our 3rd finger and we're going to hammer that on the 7th fret of the 5th string. Hammer it twice. Hammer. Now, when I'm picking here, I'm picking the 5th, 4th, and 3rd strings only. I'm not picking the whole thing. Because these are muted anyway, the way I have to play that. They end up being quite muted. So you just want to pick down on strings 5, 4, and 3. Now I'm going to take, I'm still barring here with this, the bar becomes a little bigger now, and because as I go down here I end up barring now also the 3rd, 2nd, well I was barring the 3rd, but the 2nd string as well. And I'm going to take my 2nd and 3rd fingers and I've got my 3rd finger on the 7th fret of the 4th string and my 2nd finger on the 6th fret of the 2nd string. And again, I'm just hammering that as well. So first I'm hammering that 7th fret of the 5th string. And then they're on and off. On and off. And when we mix this with what we're doing with the right hand, we get that unmistakable and instantly recognizable Doobie Brothers intro. Well, let's talk about what the right hand is doing here. And it's very important that when you play the first half of this intro, you strum down on only the 5th, 4th, and 3rd strings. And it's a down, a quick up, down, and then another down, and then an up, down, up, down. Second half of the phrase must be picked on the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings only, and it is, it's a down, and then an up, down, up, down, up, 5 beats. Okay, so again reviewing. First half is on the 5th, 4th, and 3rd strings only, and it's a down, a quick up down, another down, and an up down, up down. The second half is on the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings only, and it's a down followed by an up, down, up, down, up. Put it together. You want to play this over and over again just to get a nice feel for that, because it's a very important part of the song. That's the Doobie Brothers intro. Okay, well, in this handy do-it-yourself version of Listen to the Music, performed and played in the key of C, here are the chords you need. You're going to need this version of C. These are the 3 notes we played in the intro, which is an inversion of a C major chord. So you're going to need that C. You're going to need this chord, which you've already worked on, which is a version of F. So you're going to need this F. In addition to this C and this F, you're going to need the regular C. We're going to need a bar F chord. You're going to need a B flat bar chord. You're going to need an A minor, an open G chord, and an open D major. As we review those again, one version of C, F, this version of C, F, B flat, A minor, open G, and D. And that's what you need. Okay, just before we do a little playthrough of the song, I want to remind you that the strumming pattern for this song is the same as basically the same as the first half of that intro. That is, so when I switch to the A minor there, that's the same strumming pattern we learned earlier for the bulk of the song. So just that you know that you're already or should be comfortable with that pattern. Okay, let's do a playthrough, and I'm only going to play through the intro part twice. I think normally it's 4 bars through this as drums and bass come in and that sort of thing in the band version, but for our version we'll play through it twice. Don't you feel it growing day by day? People getting ready for the news. Some are happy, some are sad. Oh, let the music play. What the people need is a way to make them smile. Ain't so hard to do if you know how. You gotta get a message, gotta get it on through. Oh, no, mama, don't you ask me how. Oh, 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 listen to the music. Oh, oh, listen to the music. Oh, oh, listen to the music all the time. Okay, well, let's play through this bridge part, and I think we'll simplify the bridge part. There are some kind of funky phased shifted chords in here, along with a little lead bit. But to keep it simple for our play-along version, we're just going to strum straight chords, nice and clean. Like a lazy flowing river, surrounding castles in the sky. towards the end of it, looking for the happy sound, gonna have to make them cry. Whoa! And we'll kind of just jazz up the strumming at the end of that bridge section and getting us back into the chorus again. Okay, let's look at the other hand. Like a lazy flowing river, surrounding castles in the sky, and the crowd is growing bigger. Listen to the happy sound, gonna have to let them cry. Whoa, whoa, listen to the music. Whoa, whoa, listen to the music. Whoa, whoa, listen to the music all the time. Whoa, whoa. Okay, and then we've on to finish the song, do a couple choruses, and end it. Time for some fine-tuning. Okay, you may wonder what that little change in the F bar chord was. And that's just sort of when we're, well, coming out of the bridge, for example. Like a lazy flowing river, listen for the happy sound, gonna have to let them cry. Just playing around with that, and that is basically going from an F to an F sus chord, or an F sus 4. And there's two ways to do it. One, you can move, this is the easier way to do it probably, is just flatten out that pinky to include the third string at the 3rd fret. So if we were on the G chord, we could move all the way up the neck and change the major chord to a sus. And we're playing with the sus chord there. Okay, just as a final word here, listen to the music's a wonderful song. It has a lot to do with feel. Again, get a really good feel for it. You see me bouncing a little bit here? That's because I can't help it. There you go. Listen to the music by the Doobie Brothers. We'll see you next time on Song Mentor.